everyone. Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. We have Michelle Mealer with us. She is the Community Planning Manager for the town of Hilton Head. And you're new in this position, right, Michelle?
I am about 2 months in.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your background, what you've done before, and then we'll talk about your role with the town.
Sure. Yeah. I'm 12 years on the island, and I moved from the Washington, D.C., Northern Virginia area around 2012 to be a small business owner. So that's really my background. I did that for about 9 years. And then I worked at the chamber for about 3 years, helping the small business community. And now I find myself helping small businesses as well from the town.
What is your role, Michelle, as the Community Planning Manager?
Sure. So I help the planning department in the planning of the districts, a lot of the initiatives and the public projects that we receive from the community and from applicants. They're interested in benefiting and improving our island. So really the plans that are coming through, we're building those into the comprehensive plan. We're aligning them with the strategic plan and everything that the town has really put in place as a framework.
Well, and it's so important because, the town has been so strategic in how they've laid out various, small businesses, larger businesses, the residential communities. So the planning is critical to our future. And there is a planning commission that we want to learn about. Yes. So what is the role of the board, or who are they?
Yeah, so the planning commission is a fantastic board at the town. They are comprised of all Hilton Head Island residents, so you live on the island, and they all share this public service interest. They really want to serve their community, and they do so by sitting on this commission, by sitting on this board. Right now, we have 7 current members, and there are 2 vacant seats. So we're actively looking for 2 new commissioners. You can apply online on the Hilton Head website under the Boards and Commissions tab. But we're really looking for and actively looking for anyone interested in getting involved in this planning process. So when we look at our island and what's coming down the pike, ways to improve our island, these folks have a vital component in that process.
Is there any specific criteria if someone's interested or background that they should have?
Correct. So we have an attorney on the board and we have an architect on the board. Those are really the 2 specific seats that have to speak to that background. The other seats are at large. Okay. So as long as you have an interest for public service, you really want to give back to your community in that way. We're reviewing resumes, and the town council will ultimately decide and make the decision.
All right. So what about their responsibilities? So you've kind of already talked about that. They'll be involved with the strategic planning for our town.
Right. So some of their responsibilities include showing up to events, these district events that the town has just hosted. All across the island is a great example of how they've served outside of that formal monthly meeting. So let me talk a little bit about that. Those meetings have been wonderful in terms of community engagement and really generating some feedback and input around these plans. In the planning department, we kind of plan to plan. So these events have been great to understand what the community wants from the town and what they want to see in the future, whether it's redeveloping sustainably these aging buildings or putting some plans together that improve and reactivate certain areas of the island that could use a little attention, a little TLC maybe, some updating, maybe pedestrian corridors or improving the connectivity between certain corners of the island. So we're really getting the feedback from the community.
So that public engagement is critical to your future.
And all of our commissioners attended, and then those plans will then get folded into the town council's agenda.
So we've got 2 vacancies, and as you mentioned, you can go online and you can apply. And is there a deadline for that?
No deadline.
Okay. We just want to get them filled.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. Well, congratulations on your new role.
Thank you, Robyn.
And you'll do great.
Thank you.
And we have Michelle Mealer, and she's a new the community planning manager for the town of Hilton Head that is involved with a lot of community relations.
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you.